Hey y'all, it's country night on Dance Wars tonight.
You mean dance whores?
Oh, yeah. But first, last week Bruno sent Charity home and he was like, oh, this was so hard. But now she's gone.
It's good. It's all good.
Yeah. So they started off with the group dance with everyone.
It was a pool table, whores, and cowboys.
Why couldn't they be cowgirls? Why'd they have to be like those saloon skanks?
Because the ratings are bad enough.
Yeah.
It was really weird. And you know what? Julianne Hough.
Julianne Hough
was in the audience.
Julianne, what you doing there?
It was
back
Zack's
together?
birthday. It was Zack's birthday because she was totally hanging out with Zack's
Or
mom.
is she just like, you can't have this?
Started off with Team Carrie Ann performing first. And in their little warm-up package, they had a mechanical bull.
Yeah, because everybody was all lovey-dovey and happy that they won last week.
I don't know why the mechanical bull.
Because Carrie Ann likes to ride dirty.
It just got kind of weird, too, when one of them was like, yeah, you turn that up on him and make him a fool. That was weird.
Bradley was like, turn it up for Case.
That
No
was
competition there.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. So they had a weird little number there, and at the end they got branded.
I forgot what song it was.
It doesn't matter.
I haven't heard of it. I don't know.
It was very forgettable.
I'm not a huge, like, country fan. But, I mean, it's okay sometimes. But when it's, like, overbearing, it's like...
It sounded like a bunch of kids.
It always sounds like Kids Bop when they go into their harmonies. I don't know why.
Instead of being branded with a CA, they should have been branded with an L.
KB, Kids Bop.
So,
But, yeah, I thought that part was, like, funny. When they were like, ah! And then they turned around, it was like, CA.
I don't know why they called Chris out because he couldn't get his microphone put away.
Yeah, I actually liked the beginning before they really started singing.
Right.
Oh, they sang Devil Went Down in Georgia.
Oh, right.
So when they were like going with the track and they were like,
yeah.
You know, and then they took their cowboy hats out of the suitcases.
Yeah.
And then they pulled out their microphones from the gun holster.
Yeah.
But Chris couldn't get his back in at the end, so he was like, Psh, I don't need that.
Well, it went all downhill from there.
Mm-hmm.
But Team Bruno was up next, and they countered with a group hug.
Yeah, they're like, we lost last week.
They had no mechanical bull in the budget for them, but they had a group hug.
Okay, first of all, they should not have lost last week, but we're not going to get into that.
We're gonna get into that at the end.
Yeah.
But Bruno, you've been had. Okay, so their number was very acrobatic.
Yeah.
Everybody came out doing cartwheels and flips, and
they were singing "Life Is a Highway." I think that was a good choice because it's
a well-known
good choice,
song. And it was within their range, and I thought it was pretty good.
I thought their harmonies were good.
As far as the show goes, I mean, we're gonna have to dumb it down a little bit. As far as it goes, it was pretty good.
And then Carrie Ann was like talking about all this musical stuff, and it's like, Carrie Ann, you do not know that much about music.
She doesn't know anything about music.
Actually, I think she was like a pop star or something in like Japan. I don't know.
It wasn't in America. Okay, so let's take a break from this BS for 2 seconds and introduce the new Bachelor.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe it.
Grant.
This guy is from London.
We don't care what you look like. Just keep talking.
He was pretty hot.
It was alright.
He was hot. And I loved it. I love him already.
Well,
I wish I was on the show.
The new show starts March 17th on ABC, and we'll be covering it.
Well, actually, I don't want to be on the show because it's degrading crap, but I would like to go
Thank you. Okay, yeah, date him, but not on the show.
Even though he's, like, old and I'm not.
I can't tell what's going on the show, but the only thing I can tell you is there's 25 smoking hot women.
No, he said smoking women, not even smoking hot.
Oh. Yeah. Put those out.
I wish they wouldn't smoke so much.
Yeah. So.
That starts March 17th.
I did mention that.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Sorry.
Taylor Swift is the musical guest.
Since when do they have a musical guest?
Since they really need the ratings and it sweeps. Hello, it's
Taylor,
February.
run away quick. You have such a bright future ahead of you.
Well, Drew was like, let's heal it.
Yeah, he couldn't even talk.
I know.
I think the word you're looking for is here.
Were her eyes even open? She performed the whole time like this.
She's like me. She can't open her eyes. She's like...
That's pretty sad.
It's weird.
Well, when they did her post-performance interview...
Yeah, they like talked to her. I was like, what? Usually you just perform, you get the F out of there.
No, they had time to kill, and she wasn't going to do it again.
So Drew was like, who's your favorite on the show?
Elizabeth, because I know her. Does everybody know somebody on the show?
Basically, she said Elizabeth was like stalking her at all of her performances, and then like went to the meet and greets and stuff, so...
And then he was pretty surprised, too, that she was actually paying attention to the show.
Yeah, because she had, like, comments about the performances, and Drew was like, I don't pay attention.
I eat nuts backstage. Okay, so it's time for Carrie Ann's team to go again.
So, their little package before, guess what? You need to stop slacking.
Yeah.
They're getting a little cocky.
And you need to stop getting it on.
Oh, there's a little romance going on.
She totally called out Keith and Marielle.
And she's like, you guys need to stop excluding the rest of the team.
You've got to do it with everyone.
She called them out in front of the whole group.
That was really cheap.
Well, she was like, you know who you are. She didn't say their names. But, I mean, come on.
Everybody knows who they were.
That was kind of crazy.
And disgusting. It's your business, but I'm going to call you out anyway.
That was messed up.
Now, your job this week is to make the audience think that country is something else. Look away, look away.
Why, Carrie Ann? You got a problem with country?
Yeah, because she didn't have another country number put together. So, we're going to call this country this week.
What did they say after that?
I don't know, but Keith wasn't wearing a shirt.
He was wearing a blazer with nothing else.
That's a little Dancing with the Stars trick. She learned that from that show.
Yeah.
But nobody learned how to put a good costume on Alyssa yet.
Alyssa always has, like, bad costumes for her body.
Where was the dancing in this number anyway?
That's what Bruno wanted to know.
I wanted to know, too.
He said this is called Dance War.
It wasn't Dance Runway.
Yeah, he said it was like a runway show.
It was.
I know.
I was very disappointed. So now it's time for Bruno's.
His second number.
So we're going to have fun.
Yes.
We're going to play wiffle ball with a giant baby bat.
And then you're going to jog 100 laps while singing.
Hey,
Bruno,
you gotta learn
that's not fun.
Wow. Lacey, honey, I love you, but don't let them put those shorts on you again.
They say these boots were made for walking, and they totally made it Jessica Simpson style.
Ugh. I did kind of like it.
I thought it was the best one of the night.
It was the best one of the night.
And it was surprising because Kelsey basically was the lead, and
who knew that girl could sing?
She just sucked last week in the solo, but
it was more or less sing-talking.
She still rocked
These
it.
boots were made for
that
walking.
can be hard, though, because you really have to have the right, like, tone? I don't know. I know what I mean, but I can't.
Carrie Ann, shut up.
Ew.
So,
how dare you?
So Carrie Ann basically accused Bruno of being a copycat.
She was like, oh yeah, because in the middle of the song, they were like, oh, walk it out, oh, walk it out.
Yeah, they did a tempo change.
And she's like, you totally copied us because you tried to take it to another level. Excuse me. That's not copying.
All right, so they had 5 minutes to kill. So they put in a little package about group rehearsals.
Yeah. Everyone pretends that they like each other, but they're really trying to psych each other out. Blah, blah, blah. We know.
That was really lame. Okay, now here's the lamest part of the entire show. Bruno's team lost again.
Are you effing kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Like, seriously? How could you
Bruno,
do that?
You've been had, dude. You're never gonna win.
And it's not even your fault.
It's not your fault at all. Carrie Ann was totally fuck you in Austin Powers.
And also, like, Go-Go Dancer #3 or something.
I know.
In a different one.
So, you know what? I'm afraid to say this, but I think people don't like you because you're foreign and you're gay.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just they don't like him on Dancing with the Stars.
That's why I love him. But it's
I love him.
Everybody. Well, it's not the only reason I love him, but I love him despite him being who he is.
I think his comments on Dancing with the Stars are great.
I think he probably has the most accurate comments, and people hate him for telling the truth.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know. People hate him for telling the truth, which is why he's never going to win.
Don't be hating.
So I know. So Bruno, you got to send somebody home.
His 3 for sure safe people were Kelsey, Phillip or P. Hillip,
and Lacey. So that means it's up to Zack and Tony. Zack's not going home. It's his birthday. His mother's there, and Julianne Hough is there.
And plus, he's better than Tony.
So the bad news is, Zack, you're staying.
Yeah.
Poor Zack.
And for their little sing-off, I don't think Tony knew the words.
Oh my God, I don't think Zack knew the words.
No, I don't think Tony knew the words.
Well, somebody didn't because
Tony
they didn't match
like...
up. Yeah, they didn't match up at all. And Bruno was so proud of Tony. He was like, "This is a man.
He is an American."
Okay, so next week, if you dare, it's going to be the cast of High School Musical.
Oh my God!
Except for Vanessa Hudgens, Ashley Tisdale, and Zac Efron.
Just kidding.
We don't know. They
I just made that up.
But that would be funny if they weren't there. And we
so
totally
we'll have
called it.
Monique and Corbin.
So make sure you check TMZ. I don't know if Julianne Hough is back together with Zack or not. We'll have to wait and find out. See if she's there next week. So kids, if you dare to tune in next week, much love.